Today is Monday, February 29, 2016. I am Tatiana Smith, and I am in Ms. Durham's 5th grade class. Did you know February 29th only occurs every 4 years? February usually only has 28 days. Today is the reason why this year is leap year.
I am Devontae Lockhart, and I am in Ms. Jones' 5th grade class. We are on Specials Day 4.
Good morning, Kimberly Panthers. This is Mr. Sally welcoming you to another day of teaching and learning at Kimberly Elementary School. I want to be the first to say you are special and loved, and I am so glad to be your principal. I have a couple of things I want to talk to you about. First, how many of you out there know how many AR points you have? If not, make sure you ask your teacher, how many AR points do I have? And make sure that every night you are reading books every day so that way you can come back to school the next day and take your AR tests. At the same time, you should also be earning those Class Dojo points. Because you know what? One of the rewards on the Class Dojo point is Principal for the Day. I know I'd love to be Principal for the Day. Hey, wait a minute. I already am. Boys and girls, you should be earning those Class Dojo points, earning those AR points, getting those Karcher tickets, turning them into the office for our drawing, and that will ensure that you can be the best you that there is. That's all I have to say for today, but I wanted to make sure you tune in to the rest of the announcements for all the wonderful happenings here at Kimberly Elementary School. And remember, you are special and loved, and I am so glad to be your principal.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Let us now say the school pledge.
Today I will make the choice to have a good day. I will strive to be the best I can be. I will respect all adults, fellow students, and myself. I am accountable for my words and my actions. It is my responsibility to learn something new. I enter to learn and depart to serve. I am a proud Kimberly Sninger.
Let us now say the No Place for Hate promise.
I promise to do my best to treat everyone fairly. I promise to do my best to be kind to everyone, even if they're not like me. If I see someone being hurt or bullied, I will tell the teacher. Everyone should be able to feel safe and happy in school. I want our school to be no place for hate.
Please pause for quiet reflection.
Thank you. You maybe see it. The eloquency word is attentiveness. Attentiveness means giving attention, observant.
Your choices for lunch today are grilled ham and cheese sandwich, tuna salad plate with roll, Italian vegetable wrap, oven fries, steamed green beans, applesauce.
And now for a few words of wisdom.
Good morning, L.O. Kimberly. This is Coach Dow with a few words of wisdom. It's so easy to stand in judgment of others, to make up your mind that someone is wrong or bad or guilty without ever listening to that person's story. One ancient Greek teacher tells us, never dare to judge until you've heard the other side. What do you think about that? Do you think it's important to listen to both sides of the story? Some people would say that listening shows that you have an open mind. If our minds are open, we are open to making good things happen, learning new ideas, and understanding more about others and ourselves. Next time you're tempted to judge someone, be a wise old owl and listen to the other side of the story. With something to think about, this is Coach Dow. Make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.
Our books of the month are here. Grades K and 1 are reading Clark to Sharp. Grades 2, 3, and 4 are reading The Chocolate Touch. Each book only costs $1. That's a great price for a book. You may bring your money to Mrs. Saunders in the Media Center. Perfect Attendance is so cool, so you better come to school.
If you come to school each and every day, you will get to choose a prize from the treasure chest, so you can enjoy and play.
Will you get to choose a prize from the treasure box on March 17th? Perfect Attendance is so cool, so you better come to school. On Wednesday, March the 2nd, we will be celebrating the birthday of Dr. Seuss. His books have inspired so many children to read. On this day, your class will participate in Dr. Seuss reading activities in your classroom. You may bring your favorite book and a pillow or blanket as we spend the time reading. Happy birthday, Dr. Seuss.
Hey, it's time to learn a little history with Sojourner Truth. In history, standing up and being a leader wasn't always easy, especially for a woman named Sojourner Truth. Sojourner Truth was an abolitionist and women's rights activist who stood up for women and African Americans to be treated as equal. Now, starting off, Sojourner Truth was born in 1797 in the state of New York. Now, the entire time I have been calling her Sojourner Truth, but that was not her name at birth. Sojourner Truth's real name at birth was Isabella Baumfree. Her parents were Elizabeth and James Baumfree, and like many African Americans during this time in history, they were slaves. She had a big family with 12 siblings, but Sojourner was eventually sold to Johnny Lee at the age of 9 for $100 and a herd of sheep. For Sojourner, learning was hard. Sojourner had it really tough with the family she was sold to. And as a child, she only spoke Dutch, and the family that owned her spoke English. She learned to speak English quickly because she was severely beaten when she didn't understand what the family was saying. After living with that family, she was sold several times. Later, Sojourner was forced to marry an older slave named Thomas, and they had 4 children, Peter, James, Elizabeth, and Sophia. This is where her last owner promised Sojourner freedom, but broke his promise. After finding out that her master would not keep his promise, she had to do something. One morning, she got up and ran away with her daughter. After running away, her master eventually found her. But lucky for Sojourner, a family took her in and paid her master to let her stay with them. Sometime after that, Sojourner Truth had a life-changing religious experience while living with the Van Wagenen family. Soon after, she became an amazing traveling preacher. This is where she began traveling, standing up for slaves and women's rights. Sojourner died on November 26, 1883 in Battle Creek, Michigan, at the age of 86. Her life and legacy will always shine bright as she is remembered for standing up for the truth and traveling abroad to spread it. I hope you enjoyed these fun facts about Sojourner Truth.
Happy birthday to our Kimberly students who are celebrating their birthday today.
Be sure to stop by the main office to get a birthday pencil from Mr. Sally. Happy birthday!
Have a marvelous Monday at LO Kimberly Elementary School. And remember, be respectful, be responsible, be ready, and be safe.